This is MRT Nightly News on MBS. Winter Storm Sharkeisha has hit Catania with 20 meters of snow over most of the city. The entire city is shut down right now. Most buildings are buried, and we'll bring you the latest. The League of Cities election season has begun. We'll tell you what's going on in the polls and who the candidates are. Winterfest has been canceled and replaced with an upcoming MRT Vision this March. We'll tell you more. The Amazing Race 4 has been announced. We'll tell you the details. Discord, the new chat service announced at the GSM to replace Mumble, has ignited controversy on the server. We'll tell you about that in our GSM results. And we have full results from the January 2016 GSM on MRT Nightly News. Good evening. We begin with breaking news from Catania, which has been hit by a massive blizzard known as Winter Storm Sharkeisha. The storm virtually leveled the city, piling 20 meters of snow across almost all of the entire city. The only area of the city unaffected by the storm is Seabright, the neighborhood furthest to the west, and also the only one not built on an artificial island. As for the rest of the city, it is nearly unrecognizable. With the exception of the skyscrapers in downtown and some tall structures sticking out of the snow, the rest of the buildings in Catania have been rendered invisible by the pile of snow. Any planes that warp to the airport will warp players inside of the snow, so it is advised that you do not take any flights to Catania at this time. All roads to Catania have been blocked off, and public transportation services into the city are suspended. Right now, all KTA transportation services within the city, including the Catania Metro and buses, are shut down. The KTA has confirmed that 36 of its buses are trapped beneath the snow. The city government is now announcing plans to plow tunnels in the snow along major streets to allow emergency vehicles to pass through. MBS 69 Catania will be uploading its own coverage of the storm in the future. We'll be right back. MRT Nightly News is brought to you by Music's Gems, setting the bar in luxury. And by Eastern Airways, Simply Fly. Welcome back to MRT Nightly News. The League of Cities election season has begun for March. Elections will occur in March for Secretariat, General Assembly Chief, Chief Justice, Transit Commissioner, Head of Intelligence, Supreme Allied Commander, and Search and Rescue Operations Commander. In the Secretariat election, myself, KittyCat1231, and _HNT are running against each other, with myself currently with a lead in the polls. In the General Assembly Chief election, Mindman and James2912 are running against each other, with Mindman leading the polls by a wide margin. Alex Sung is also leading the polls by a wide margin against Kiwi Rainbow in the Chief Justice election. In the Head of Intelligence election, LD Shadowlord leads the polls against Mike24 Dude by a huge margin. In some elections, candidates are running unopposed, such as JPH Golf 4321 for Supreme Allied Commander and Captain Chimpy for Search and Rescue Operations Commander. MBS News is not mentioning specific poll numbers in the video as they are updated frequently. For the latest information, see the MBS News wiki page. The first season of Game X concluded on January 23rd. Godzilla Train won the game, which included several minigames run by Minecraft Yoshi 26. Now, the Amazing Race 4 is open for applications. The application link is on your screen. Yoshi said he has several cities in mind and has tentatively planned part of the race. No date for the race has been officially set. Winterfest has been canceled and replaced with another MRT Vision singing competition. MRT Vision will occur in March at the Excelsior Theater in Nipia, where Winterfest was going to be held. The last MRT Vision was held as part of Summerfest 2015, which occurred last summer. In the competition, singers are grouped by region into two semifinals. The top placements from the semifinals will go on into the MRT Vision final, where the semifinalists compete against each other to win the competition. Public voting is used to determine the winner of the competition. MRT Vision will be held on March 5th and 6th. And now we have the full results from the January GSM, held on January 16th. Frumple announced the server will continue after the lease expires in April. He has stated, however, that the server is running out of disk space, and said he is considering moving servers for the fourth time in MRT history. The most recent time the MRT switched physical servers was on October 4th, 2014, from the Omega to the Gamma server, the day the New World was opened. The MRT Mail Center will be repurposed in the future by Thomas Fife. We had more on that in our previous episode of MBS This Morning, and the link on screen contains full details of the proposal. As far as town options, Panther Town at P9 Station has been given to Underscore Castle, and Voltsphere at T24A19 is now up for auction at the next GSM. If you would like to claim the town, email the staff. The ownership of the A50 road, originally built by Mindman on the south side of the server near Zakar and Alekna Bay, has been transferred to MRT Keioku, who will be completing the highway. Also, the B72 highway proposal from Kenthurst to Ezo City has been approved, and the A28 highway proposal from Armada to Elezeme has been rejected. 3 other proposals sent to the staff were all approved: the Kenthurst-Formosa Sea Lane Canal, the Vermilion Gateway Airport expansion, and Harry S. Truman Airport in Luklead. The /P weather command has also been enabled and allows players to set their own client-side weather. Also, city rank promotions will be occurring on February 13th. Applications close on February 5th. And finally, the MRT is now using a new voice chat service known as Discord. Unlike Mumble, Discord is privately hosted and also acts as a chat service, with separate voice and chat channels. The decision to move over from Mumble, however, has sparked controversy, with critics criticizing the lack of features including Whisper and the increased burden on less powerful computers. Both Mumble and Discord currently remain open, and public opinion has shifted to Discord as the preferred means of communication. Follow us on Twitter and on the wiki for more news. I'm KittyCat1231 from MBS News, and this has been MRT Nightly News.